What's up, guys?
Hey, guys.
Back for another Rangers post. Good. Oh, wow, what a game.
Yeah.
Let's jump right into this. Igor Shesterkin back after missing 10 games, almost a month now.
Yeah.
Jumps right in. Doesn't lose a step. Rangers come out firing first period. 3 goals. Just an outstanding start to the game in Philly after the Rangers come off of beating Philly on St. Patty's Day the 17th, 9-0.
Yeah.
Rangers come out, score 3 goals right off the first. So it's like, here we go again. So we hit. If that's all there's really is to say about the first period, Rangers come out, score 3 goals. We'll get into the goal scorers like later at the end of the game. Second period, Rangers 3 more goals. Rangers led this game at some point at 6-0.
Yeah.
6-0. They were leading this game. And then of course, the Rangers had scored 15 consecutive goals on the Flyers without them, scoring a goal. Eventually, they ended up getting one. Then Rangers get in a penalty trouble. They take 3 consecutive penalties. They get scored on one. Claude Giroux gets one. They kill one off. I forgot who scored the second Flyers goal. And then the Flyers scored another goal. Then the Rangers scored a shorthanded goal.
Yeah.
Third shorthanded goal for the Rangers. Overall, look at the score. It was fucking 8-3. Rangers come out here and just beat up on this team. A struggling Flyers team to begin with. The Flyers have not done well. They started the season out very good. Only because they could score. And now that well has gone dry. Look at Carter Hart and Brian Elliott's goals against average. Look at their save percentage. You're talking you're in the 4s in the goals against, and they're in the 8s in the save percentage. Not good numbers. There's numerous things we could say great for the Rangers if you got anything to throw out here.
Zibanejad making the record.
Another lights out performance by Zibanejad. Another 6-point night. A natural hat trick. 3 assists. Buchnevich, 2-goal game. Adam Fox, 5 assists on the night. We're talking Brian Leach numbers as far as Adam Fox is concerned. Zibanejad, this is like another kind of Gretzky number kind of night. Yes, the last time they played, he did 6 in 1 period. Okay, maybe it took him a half a game this time they did 6 instead of in 1 period. Are you kidding me?
They want to show off too much.
Exactly. We're talking about a player that couldn't do anything 2 months ago. He's out there putting up he's got 2 hat tricks obviously against the Flyers, but now he's up there putting 6-point games in every other night. Say what you want about Zibanejad, he is an elite player. Keandre Miller.
Yeah.
With a goal, his third. Rookie defenseman for the Rangers. There was a goal that happened late in the game. FLYERS tries to bank one off of Elliott, but Philip Heedle's there to chip it in. So Heedle with a goal. Yeah, a greasy one, but it's still a goal for the kid line.
Yeah. So
we'll take that. And the Rangers just really, really just put it to the Flyers.
Yeah.
And Igor coming back.
Yeah.
Igor Shesterkin coming back after 10 games. And the last couple of games, I was saying goalies didn't have to be tested that much. Second period, Igor had to be tested. He stopped at least 20 stops in that second period. Rangers got into trouble late in that second period. The entire play was in the Rangers zone. Probably the last 10, 11 minutes of that second period. And Igor came up huge.
Yeah.
I know he let in 3 goals, but two in the second and then 1 in the third. Mm-hmm. After the Rangers scored that shorthanded goal Third shorthanded goal by the Rangers, by the way, by Buchnevich. Then the Flyers ended up scoring a power play goal. So
that's the thing. One of the goals that got scored on Igor was a power play goal. So there was that. And there were 44 shots on him. And to just let 3 in, one of which being a power play goal, which is harder. That's great. That's amazing. For your first game back, I was a little nervous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I understood it was first game back. And I was definitely nervous about what would happen. But I didn't have to be nervous. He definitely showed up. He was ready to go. I guess he was out for so long and really just waited until it was time to come back. Like, good call on waiting that long, I guess.
He rehabbed. He figured out what he had to do, groin injury. Shit, I was going to say something, but I forgot what it was. Well, the second thing to bring up. So now David Quinn's still out, and company. So, Knobloch now and company, which is the AHL Wolfpack coaches, them and Chris Drury, 4-1.
Sorry.
4-1 on this Ranger terror. Yeah, the only one they lost was that heartbreaker to Washington when it was like with the double Ovechkin goals, which was a 1-goal game. So the Rangers have been solid under Knobloch's coaching, if you want to even call it coaching. I don't know if he's just there hanging out or if he's actually even coaching this team, because the team's playing fine, I think, right now.
Yep.
Again, I don't know how. I don't want to watch any of his post-game interviews. I haven't, because I'm just like, this is working. Just let this go. And like you said, nervous about Shesterkin coming back. But he answered the call tonight. There's times, like I said, where you don't gotta work that hard. He had to work in that second period, definitely.
I've watched Knobloch's interviews and stuff, and he does say a lot of times that he's talking to Quinn, that Quinn is kind of making the decisions, and we're there.
Yeah.
And sometimes he hasn't. One game, Kincaid started, and he played, and he did great. And Knobloch said that was Quinn's decision beforehand to have him go in, and that they don't always agree, but they go with him. So you're right. I don't know how much this is Quinn behind the scenes really doing this, but maybe it's just the way that Knobloch is presenting it, the way he's showing up and speaking to them that's making a difference, or it's just a coincidence because it was starting to come together anyway.
Yeah, I'm wondering if at this point, if they're even talking to Quinn.
Or if they're just saying that. They could just be saying
just
that,
feel
too.
like, you know what, let's just ride this out kind of situation and see what happens here. Because now, after the win tonight, the Rangers are only they are tied with Philly now. And unfortunately, Boston did get this game to overtime against the Islanders, but they lost.
Yeah.
So now, instead of 4, I think the Boston Bruins are only 3 points. Or 3 points now ahead of us.
Yeah.
So another big game coming up on Saturday against the Flyers. That's what I was going to say. I thought this game was going to be more of like a playoff atmosphere kind of game. Because with the points so tight and the division so close, it's for the last playoff spot, mind you, whoever thinks what they think, it's really coming down to the Bruins, the Flyers, and the Rangers. Anybody who's holding out any hopes for Jersey or Buffalo, I mean, I guess technically, mathematically, you're not out of it.
Buffalo might be.
Maybe Buffalo. They're on a 15-game losing streak. I think they might have lost tonight. I don't know. Even Jersey is rough to even say they're in this playoff hunt. I guess technically you're not until you're not. So I'll give you that. But realistically, it really comes down to the Bruins, the Flyers, and the Rangers hunting this last spot. And that's just my opinion on it. It's fine if you don't agree. Like I said, it's not mathematically impossible, but you have to think realistically. Especially the way the Rangers have been playing lately. They're putting on a clinic. I don't care if you like them or not. I don't care if I didn't expect them. I started out the season saying that maybe they could creep into the last spot. Maybe. I said that. If you go back and watch one of our first streams, I think I might have mentioned that once or twice. And that's when they were playing subpar hockey. They're playing good hockey now. So yeah, it's like I said on the stream, and thank you for everybody who's on the stream tonight, watching the stream grow. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
So much fun now watching. So much funner when the Rangers are winning.
Yeah.
And just putting on clinics like this. But
still fun with everyone there.
Yeah,
it makes
yeah.
a total difference.
Oh, because we've gone through some torture in the beginning. The 1 goal losses. I don't even want to get into that. But yeah, this is another great game for the Rangers. Another Zibanejad set another record.
Yeah.
For consecutive points against an NHL team or something like that, 6 or something, and a hat trick. I forgot what it was.
2 hat tricks against the same team, like back to back, something like that.
Yeah. He's coming on strong. Panarin's coming on strong. Fox 5 assists. He tied a record for NHL defenseman tonight. New York Ranger, a franchise record, not NHL, a franchise record for New York Ranger defenseman. I mean, there's nothing but good things coming for this team, man. I mean, Fox is only in the second year. You know, Kevin J. Miller has been playing outstanding hockey. This is only his first year. A lot of scraps tonight too. A lot of energy flowing at the Wells Fargo Center tonight.
Yeah.
It was a good game, and it was, like I said, I thought this would be a lot closer of a game. You know, you got two teams that are like right there, and Zibanejad once again said, "Come on, guys, we're going for a ride. Where are we going? We're going to Win City." And that's what happened. He just took this game kind of on his shoulders and scored a natural hat trick. That's how it is. Good players. There's an old saying: good players can score goals. Great players know when to score goals. He knows where to be. The puck comes to him. He doesn't go to the puck. He is such a great player to like. And I don't know if you go back and look at some of the streams, I was calling him like a 2-bit bomb and everything. But now I'm not, because he's winning. So that's what it is. You can ask any sports fan that. You hate a player 1 month, you love him the next month. It's the fact that you don't give up on that player. You know, I never said, let's get rid of Zibanejad. Let's give up on Zibanejad. I think at one point I said maybe his minutes should have been knocked down. I think I was harping on that.
Yes.
I think a lot of people were harping on Zibanejad needs to play less and give other players playing time.
He wasn't living up to it. It made sense. You know what I mean?
And that did happen because Colin Blackwell got knocked from the fourth line, knocked up to the second line. Mm-hmm. Now FLYERS on the third line. Number 1 draft pick in the NHL is on the third line. And again, he's not there in his time. Young kid. It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But again, I mean, unless you have anything to add, I think.
Yeah, I think that's it. I feel like there was one more thing I was going to say, but I forget. I don't think it's important. This weekend is going to be interesting. Back-to-back games. Saturday, 1 o'clock game against FLYERS, and then less than 24 hours start to the 12 noon.
12 against Washington.
Washington is not playing back-to-back. Rangers
away
are.
games, yeah.
Oh, and it's both away? Oh,
both
my God.
Games,
so it's not the fans either.
Rangers on a road trip, yeah.
I want it, you know what I mean? We're now playing hard and doing good and feeling great is going to make such a difference coming into these games. Such a difference. FLYERS, I'm scared they're going to be really angry and coming back, but knock on wood, the Rangers, they got all their goalies, they're doing good. I have high hopes for this weekend, but it's going to be intense.
Yeah. I think the Saturday game should be interesting. The Sunday game should be more interesting. But, alright guys, again, that's the wrap up here. Rangers wrap this one up 8-3. Yeah. With another outstanding performance by Mika Zibanejad. Yeah. So thanks for hanging out with us, and we will catch you on Saturday.
Yeah.
Peace.